Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Undergarden Gains. Let's go. Right, how to build a bigger chest with the basics. I'm gonna start off with, everyone's favourite bench press. So I'm gonna perform the exercise and then I'll talk through it a bit. Right, nice and basic. You can't get more basic than bench press. Oh, it's very sunny, isn't it? Let's do that. Right, bench press. As you can see, that's how I perform it for building muscle. I have a slightly wider grip than I would when I'm building strength. So I have my pinky or my ring finger on the rings on the bar. And lift off. And it's nice and slow and controlled. If you can really retract and shoulder blades and push that chest out and have a nice pause on the chest and then a good power up, and then just perform that. Get a nice deep stretch, as much stretch through the pecs as possible. I tuck the elbows ever so slightly as well when I'm doing it. But yeah, nice basic exercise that everyone can perform in the gym, garage gym, home gym. I would hope people have a barbell and a bench to be able to do that. But yeah, you can't get any more basic than bench press. And if it's performed correctly, it's fantastic for building a bigger chest. Nice, slow and controlled, stretchy reps. Obviously, we're aiming to build muscle, build bigger chest, not strength. To build strength on this, it's a completely different, well, not completely different lift, but it's different. And again, I would like 5-6 working sets on this. And again, if you're building muscle, anything over sort of 6 reps, so 5 sets of 6 or six sets of 6. But again, your sets of 10s and 12s have their place with the bench press. And as long as you've got the wider grip, you've got a nice slow controlled descent, good pause to really stretch those muscle fibers, and then a nice, hopefully easy press up, can make some chest gains. Right, that is the bench press. I'm going to move on to the second exercise next. Let's go. Right, on to this next exercise, the second one. Basic as hell, this. Incline dumbbell press. One of my favourite go-to exercises to build, the bigger chest. And hopefully everyone has access to this equipment and it's nice and simple. Right, let's take these dumbbells for a spin. Nice and easy. Again, pretty simple. Very similar to how I would do the bench press. It's getting dumbbells up. I mean, start off, you can rest them on your legs and then lift your knees up to flick them up, which I don't tend to do. But anyway, that's a way to lift them up. And then it's again, big old press up, and then nice and slow and controlled. You don't have to go as slow as I did, but a control to it. And then you want to try and hit the dumbbells, the edge of the dumbbells into the shoulder, so then that's as deep as you can go with the dumbbells to get a good stretch, good squeeze. Power up, And again, you can lock the arms, or keep the tension on the arms without locking the elbows. But I don't bring the dumbbells together. I just don't see the point. Does nothing. And so yeah, nice control up, keep the tension on, and then perform that again over and over and over. And again, you're looking at 5, 6, 7, 10 sets really on this. Maybe not 10, but 5 or 6 working sets. And again, it just depends. I would do these obviously a bit lighter than bench press, and work higher reps, so you're 8 to 10s, 12s, 15s as well, but not less than 8 really. Just keep the reps higher on this one. And obviously you're using a bit more muscles, using stability muscles as well, more than bench press, because you've got the wobbly dumbbell, so it's a harder lift. So I think it's better to have more time under tension with this exercise to really build that chest. Right, as soon as I'm here, I'm going to do the last exercise, number 3, basic. Again, move that bench down. I'm going to do the flat dumbbell flies next. So that's my 3: bench press, incline dumbbells, and flat dumbbell flies. If you're really wanting to hit the lower pec, you can do it as a decline. Well, you've got decline bench as well, but like I said, these are my 3 go-to exercises that I did do whilst I did my bodybuilding prep, and these exercises definitely help grow my chest, so I know they work. Yes, flat dumbbell flies. Let's go. Ooh, nice and easy, nice and simple exercise again there for that. Just move that out that way. Yes, those are my 3 exercises. Flat dumbbell flies, again, you want to really open the chest up, get a really good deep stretch, and hold a pause in that position. Try and recruit as much muscle fibers as possible. Really deep squeeze, so stretch, and then up. I don't think there's any need to touch dumbbells either. Again, it's not really doing much, but as long as you're really controlling that weight down, nice and slow, time under tension, stretch those pecs. And this was the main exercise: flat, decline and incline dumbbell flies. That really grew my chest for bodybuilding, gave me that extra size on the pecs, which they definitely work. And those are my 3 favourite exercises. Again, high reps on these, 10 plus, 10, 12, 15 reps, 20 reps, 25, 4 sets of 25, fantastic. Nice, slow and controlled. You only need 10 kilos, 5 kilos, really slow, controlled stretching, and you'll get some growth happening. And again, hit 4, 5, 6 working sets of high reps, and that will build the chest. Right, I hope I have helped some people here with the basics to building a bigger chest. I hope people can take some advice from this and make some gains. Right, hope everyone's enjoying my little series of how to build bigger muscles with the basics. And be on to the next one, maybe legs or some back or something next. We'll see how I feel and what I fancy doing. Right, hope everyone is wonderful, hitting that gym hard, making them gains, and stay strong, everyone. Catch you in the next one. Let's go.